well, this is going to be a small video on a wagon. Now, it's not going to be a review, but it's going to be more of an overlook. But the wagon I'm going to show isn't any ordinary wagon, because the wagon I have here, it's quite special because I'm in possession with it. Out of all the wagons I have, none of them are as special as this. And the wagon, of course, that I'm talking about is this. The Tidmouth Milk Tanker. Now, you might be thinking, well, what's so special about this? Well, the original ones had blue lettering. Here's one example here. As you can see, it has blue lettering. I did not put the metal wheels on, by the way. It already came like that, because when they first made them, round in the 90s, they had plastic wheels. Then later in the 2000s brought them out again, but gave them metal wheels, as you can see. You have to excuse the coupling there, that has been damaged slightly, but it's still useful, and when it's coupled to a train it's not really noticeable. But what makes this so special is it doesn't have blue lettering, it has red lettering. Just look at that. And it cost only £5, and that was from Southern Railways, which I went to a couple of days ago. You've seen the recommendation video that's been uploaded to YouTube on Thursday, which was the day I went to Southern Railways. It did have a price tag on here, which was drawn on with a green felt tip pen, but I have rubbed it off. Well, I had to actually scrape it off with my nail. But there you go. And I don't mind about the slight damage that's been done here, because, well, in my opinion, it's realistic. Because in real life, it would have had some damage on it, like this. Like, part of this bit down here missing. And besides, it doesn't bother me. And these are extremely rare. Oh yes. And this is so not fake, I swear to God. I'm sure there's some people out there thinking it's fake. Now there's two theories why they think it's fake. Firstly, probably because using special editing software to do it on the videos. Now, that is not possible because, one, I do not have the software to do so. I don't have Photoshop or any other footage, well, technology that allows you to edit things while the video is moving, if you take my meaning. So that's down the tube, and some people won't be thinking, oh, you've just bought a standard Tidmouth Milk Tanker with blue lettering but just painted the letters red. Well, that's not going to be very likely either, because it would be extremely hard to paint the letters using a cocktail stick or a needle, never mind a brush. It would have to be printed on, which is what these actually are. They're not painted on, they're printed on. And I don't really have the technology to print stuff on it either. And the reason why these are extremely rare is because Hornby only made several of these for that reason. One did go on eBay a few years ago. I think it went on there for £5,000, I'm not sure, but I didn't even pay that much. Okay, it probably would be worth that much, maybe even 4,000. But I am not going to be selling this, because I am in possession with it. I walked into the shop, saw this, and then it hit me. I knew these were rare, and I thought, it's got to be done, because if I hadn't have bought it, the next person that walked into the shop may have. So, you know what I mean? So I'm glad I've got it, because if I hadn't have bought this, I would have ended up with an ore wagon with a ballast load, which is what I was going to originally buy. So that is what makes this wagon special. And it's just so precious as well for me to have it in my hands right now. And what's even more special is, this is the only one that has been published on YouTube. So I could be well known for owning one of these extremely rare wagons and publishing it on YouTube. But anyway, so there's the small video of the Tidmouth Milk Tanker with red lettering. I am just so pleased with this, and I had to do a small video on it, on a little sort of story how I got it and why it's rare. But anyway,